Pinchin' Buffalo Twisters. Welcome back to Monkey Boys Toys and welcome back to The Sofa. Suggestion this week has come very kindly from Gerard O'Connor, and this week we will be looking at 1986's Kenner M.A.S.K Hurricane vehicle. There it is. So, the Hurricane vehicle is a Chevrolet Bel Air 57 and appeared in the cartoon series under the name Night Stalker for a few episodes, but Mattel actually owned the rights to the name Night Stalker, so its name was changed to Hurricane. It is, as I said, a Chevy 57 that changes into an assault vehicle and sort of field command post. But before we have a look at the vehicle, we'll have a look at the driver, who is Hondo McLean. Here he is. A very colourful figure. One of the more colourful figures in the M.A.S.K line. His mask doesn't match his outfit at all, so he looks very striking. His mask does, however, match his vehicle, as you will see. But here is Hondo McLean. His code name is Striker, and he is by day a high school history teacher. But he is the M.A.S.K weapons specialist and their field and tactical strategist. We'll pop his mask off and have a look at him. If I can get that off. Oh, I nearly pulled his head off then. Here's Hondo. Oh, look at my face. So there's Hondo McLean, and we've got here his blaster mask. So we'll pop that back on top. The blaster mask fires supersonic laser beams. It doesn't obviously really fire laser beams. You just have to use your imagination. But there's Hondo. We'll set him to the side for one moment and we'll have a look at his vehicle, the Hurricane. Here it is. Really nice looking vehicle. One of the cooler looking vehicles in the M.A.S.K line. I thought it was a very good creative decision to have the flames on the side sort of painted on as part of the inbox decals. These are not stickers. I think if they'd have been stickers, this toy really would not have stood up to the test of time. But as it is, there's very few stickers on this vehicle, so it has lasted quite well. Mine's in very good condition. This is the one I had since childhood, so this isn't a recent acquisition. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the transformation. The first thing that I generally do when I transform this vehicle is I twist the top, and it pops up to reveal a second pair of wheels here in the bottom, so it's sort of quite tanky. My sofa isn't level, so you can see the wheels here do move. They've got a slight spring to them. So there's sort of some manner of suspension in there, but they roll quite nicely. As usual, we've got the rubber tyres with Goodyear embossed on the side. Obviously, rubber tyres were a feature of most of the M.A.S.K vehicles. The ones on the Hurricane are particularly nice, very robust. Mine are in good condition, they haven't cracked or anything. When the top of the vehicle pops up, it reveals a M.A.S.K sticker at the front here. And the next part of the transformation that I like to do is pop up the front grille here, and we've got another, I guess that's a sticker in the front there. I think that might be the night vision scanner. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be, but anyway, there's that section at the front that pops up. The next thing that I do is I generally pop out these bad boys at the front. Now I think these are infrared blasters, to my recollection, and they pop out the front like a bit like eyeballs, but that's another part of the Hurricane's weapon system. The next thing to do is at the back, just here, is pop out this saw blade. So I guess that's for I don't know, perhaps ramming into things and chopping them up, or whatever. And then if we pop the top open, the this weapon shoots out of the front, and that's a gale force wind howitzer. And then this section flips up, and at the top we have what I believe are mini cutting lasers at the top there. If we spin it round, we can see some more stickers on the inside there. A couple of mine are coming off a little bit, but other than that, they're in pretty good shape. We've got 2 foot pegs here, which we can use to stand Hondo on. If my shaky hands can cope with it. I've got a touch of the Michael J. Fox's going on with my hands, so I'm not always able to do these things very well. But there we are. There he is, standing on the top of the turret there. If I just tilt the camera up a little bit so we can see him. So there's Hondo on the top of the turret. The last weapon that this vehicle has is at the back, and it's in the form of a spare tyre here, which if you push down the back, I guess it's the back bumper or fender in the States. If you push down on that, this spare tyre fires out and is actually a landmine. So we'll do that now. Boing! So that flies off. So there's the landmine. So that's for anyone that's chasing the Hurricane can find one of those launched into their path. But we'll pop that back in for now. So yeah, that's basically it. Hondo does fit inside the vehicle. If we sit him down here, we can see that he does fit inside the cockpit there, and this folds back down on top of him. And we poke this back in. It's not working. Oh, I think it has to be clicked down first. Why is this not? Oh, well, normally this stays in. There we go. Got there eventually. And then we'll pop all the bits back in and change the car back into its Chevy 57 street mode. So there it is. So there is the M.A.S.K Hurricane vehicle. That's pretty much all I've got for today. Just before I go, I'd like to give a couple of thanks out to several people. It's a big thanks to Dean at All Things 80s and Luke from Reynolds Reviews for their continuing support and encouragement. Thanks, guys. It really means a lot to have your help and encouragement. And also a big thanks to Tree Theodore for some of his help and advice as well. So thanks for that, guys. It's really appreciated. Thanks very much. But for today and for now, that's about it. So I'm going to make like a shepherd and get the flock out of here. See you later. Bye.